God, I'm on a video frenzy. Okay, so it had came to my attention that somebody had said that they don't like doing money spells, that that's selfish, and they don't like to do spells unless they really, really need to, or, you know, if it's something that they can handle in life, then, or if it's a problem that they can do themselves, they'd rather take care of it themselves than use magic or spells or anything else. I think that's bullshit, but whatever. To each his own. I respect everybody's craft. I respect everybody's opinion. I just have my own opinion also, and it's obviously very strong. First of all, if you're a witch, you need to practice magic and incorporate magic into your life. I don't understand why you wouldn't use it. I understand that, you know, hey, people that say that to me are people that I just honestly don't think you're a witch if you're not practicing it. If you're just talking about it and you're just reading books, I call you a book witch. So anyway, this is my thing. I'm getting ready to do some work for somebody, and I'm not going to inscribe everything on the candles in front of you guys because it's private and I don't do stuff like that. I don't put their stuff out there. But I did have some interesting questions people had emailed me. And here's the thing. You can do money spells. You can do attraction spells. You can do spells for divorce. You can do spells for maybe you want a promotion at work. Maybe you want opportunities. I feel that I am a child of a goddess, and I should be able to ask for anything that I want to, and I should be able to live like a goddess. So I'm going to always have stuff going on my altar that's going to protect myself, my children, my children's children, to make sure my job is protected, doors open for me, that, you know, I want to go to Alaska in July. I want to make sure that this is in the working, that my money's flowing consistently, that I'm able to help myself so that I can help others. I do feel that there are a lot of people that are looking at things different or looking at it wrong. Not necessarily wrong, just maybe you haven't been taught, or maybe you're, I don't know, maybe somebody hasn't came at you this way. So there is nothing wrong with asking or with setting in motion stuff that is going to take care of you and your family and your children or other people. You're going to, when you get into your practice or your craft, you're actually going to have people come to you and ask you for help. A lot. So, and I don't necessarily ask people for money for doing stuff for them, but I do ask Oshun, Yemaya, or Chango, what do they want from that person, because I don't want anybody owing a debt to my god or goddess, because once they do, that locks them in with me. And if they ever go to anybody else, it's not going to work, or they can actually, it's doing harm to them. To me, that is the do no harm. That's doing harm to them by not having them pay off their debts to my god or goddess, or to, well, pretty much. So it could be honey, it could be vodka, it could be rum, it could be cigars, it could be whatever I need in my practice. It could be money. It could be that they have to put money on to their money spell, and I actually put everything together and show them what they need to do. So, sitting around and saying, you know, oh, no, I don't do money spells. You're crazy. You need to be doing it. You need to be doing rituals and consistently having it going so that you have a consistent flow into your life. I mean, do magic, people. Do magic. So, okay, so I have somebody that needs help paying their mortgage. They want to make sure that they, you know, they've got a job, but they want to consistently make sure that they're okay and that they can pay their mortgage every month because they bought a really expensive house. So what I'm going to do, I already dressed my candles. I did my cleansing yesterday. Always do a cleansing before you're going to do any kind of rituals. Always. Another thing is, before you do any kind of rituals, you're going to stop, sit, and do a breathing technique and really focus on what you want, and focus on that person, and focus on your magic, and put yourself into kind of a protection bubble so that nothing can come at you and hurt you or harm you, because shit does happen. And you don't want their shit, I call it gaga, but you don't want their shit flowing into your world. So you always keep things separate. You want to make sure that you get the appropriate candle for that person, for their birth sign, or for for them. They have to have their own color. Like mine is red. There are a lot of books out there. eBay, go on YouTube, go Candle Magic. There's a book called Candle Magic. Get it. It's awesome. Let's see. One way that I will make somebody's personal candle is I will actually remelt, because I don't have time to make candles myself. I work a lot, but I will remelt candles. I will actually heat them up and melt them. And I will actually get a picture from a person, and I'll have them write their name out on a piece of paper. I will shred that paper up in a million jillion pieces, and their picture I will actually shred. Just tear it up. And then you will actually melt it into that candle. That will make that candle that person's candle. And then I also put a few herbs in there for things. Patchouli. Patchouli oil is really good. I'll put like 5 drops, 9 drops, or 12. Depending on what I'm doing, I'm going to mix different things for different, if it's prosperity, if it's love, if it's attraction, if it's strength, fertility, I'm going to do different things. But always make sure you have a candle that is appropriate to their color that you're going to work with. I do inscriptions on my candles. So for instance, here's green on this one. Now, this one is actually, I have different things that I do. But if I was going to melt down a candle, I would melt down one of these. And that's where I would actually put all that shredded stuff that has to do with them. And that's what personalizes that candle. That's what makes it different, guys. And then you can actually take a black marker and do your inscriptions all on the outside. So, for instance, let's see, I don't think I have any, I don't know, but black marker like that. So I always put their birthday. I actually put their name, and I'll put a moon sign, a sun sign for different phases. You can do their birthday, their name. You can do it in numerology, which is really good. That's really strong. Always make sure it's their full birth name. And then make sure you dress your candle and it's anointed. Sorry. One of my candles fell over. And one big thing is, do not blow your candles out. Don't blow them out. It is so disrespectful to the fire sign. You want to make sure you're snuffing them, and make sure if you're fixing together, little goodie packages for people, and you're actually helping them out, and you send them off with a whole little, kit. I'll fix together kits for people, and I'll say, okay, well, you need to do this for 9 days, or you need to do this, or whatever. And I will tell them, do not blow that candle out. Now, if you're doing a ritual and you're actually doing it outside, you know that wind is going to blow that candle out. That is not disrespectful, because it's actually the elements working with each other. I don't feel that's disrespectful. If you do, I don't know. Go with your gut. But that's my biggest thing. I just think it's an insult to fire if you blow it out. So make sure you snuff it. Now, your rituals, when you're ready to do your ritual, when you're actually ready to do all of your rituals and you're doing it for these people, you want to make sure you do it the time of the year, the phase of the moon, the day of the week, and the hour, and then starting on the hour, and give yourself time to actually do a protection and to really focus on this person, their name, their everything about this person. Really make a picture in your mind before you start doing stuff for them or start it. You can do little breathing exercises and make sure that you are doing protection over yourself. That's a really big thing to me. One way you can actually start your rituals when you're doing your candle magic is chanting. For instance, you can use keywords. Let's say that you're doing a fertility one for somebody. You can use certain keywords that will actually, you chant it and you say it 5, 9, or 12 times and really say it clear and focus and have a picture of them while you're doing it, while you're lighting, while you're sitting there and actually doing your ritual. Let's say that you're doing one for money for that person. Then you're going to say money, 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 money. And you're going to just keep saying it and keep saying it. Chanting is a way for you to connect with your ancestors and your God, your goddess. And it actually, it's basically, it's sending that energy out. and that energy is going to come back really strong. You can say, cash come to me, cash come to Mary Lou Retton, cash come to Bobby Lee, cash come to Bobby Lee, cash come to Bobby Lee, like that. Or you can say, money come, money come, money come. Or you can say, for me, I usually do, see that money is there. See that money is there. See that money is there. In different languages, it's also really strong. And, or you could do it for a new job. You could do it for losing weight. You could do it for a lot of things a lot of people aren't using. And it's very simple and very easy to do. So if you're new to, you know, like witchcraft or anything, if you're new, if you're a newbie, this candle magic is actually a perfect place for you to start. It's affordable. It's easy. You can even make your own candles. I don't do it. I don't have time to do it. Honestly, I'm not really that crafty, so I just don't want to do it. But you want to have incense, charcoal. You want to have every different color of candles that you possibly can have. Shoot, I get mine for like 30-40 cents each, the tall pillar ones, which are like these. I don't know if you, sorry guys, sorry, hands, but I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. Candles. What the hell? I'm like, why don't I see, okay, so those are cheap. These are like $1.30. My Niño ones are, my Atocha ones are $1.30. Yeah, I mean, you can get them at the dollar store for 99 cents. So, oh, I'm trying to think of anything else I can say to help you guys out. Sometimes I will write inscriptions in Egyptian. I have different I have language books, and I learn to write certain things for different people, for different cultures, for nationalities, their birthdays, their full name. And when you're inscribing their, let's just say, for example, here, let me get this gold one. This gold one's a good one. Okay, so this one's already been dressed. I just haven't inscribed it yet. And so basically what you're going to do is, if you're writing somebody's name, go from the top down, or you can go from up this way, because you want to make sure the candle is burning over it, and that is how it is going to work. Then another thing that I like is I like it to burn over it like that, because I want to see where it lays and where it's landing, because that's how I read candles. So I think I said that. I hope I said that to where you can understand it. If you don't, if that's not too clear for you, just shoot me an email and I'll write it out and I'll figure it out. So, but yeah, that's basically what I would do. And you definitely want to have some incense. You definitely want to have some charcoal. Go on eBay, buy a book on candle magic. Pull up. I've got probably 20 books on candle magic alone, just because at an early age, I just really connected with candle magic. It was really easy, it was cool enough for me to incorporate into my life where I'm always really busy, and it actually will work when you're gone, because most of mine I leave running, not these that I've just showed you, but these I will actually leave burning, and they will burn for a good 2-3 days. Now, I have had it to where I've put up one for people, and I go to bed and I wake up and it's like this. That is working really fast. Okay, that's I've had that happen, and I'm like, what the hell? So that, to me, to see something like that and it's totally clear, it doesn't have too much weird stuff in it. Like this one, it got a little, it was doing a little weird stuff up there, but to me, for something to work through like that, then I have to light another one and actually dress it and work through it, and I have to light another one, is like, oh, okay, but that's a good thing. If it just blows through like that, then your god and goddess is actually giving you what you want, and you should expect it. You should be like, okay, that's great, because it's going to happen. But otherwise, if you guys have any questions about candle magic or about how my rituals or how I do things or what I'm doing, feel free to drop me a note, meet me on Facebook, send me an email. I've got a lot of my little kitties sending me emails, and I love you guys. You guys are really positive. You're doing magic, and you're sending me pictures of it. That's what I really love. Ballerina Boy 1's doing some stuff. He sent me pictures. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And then I've got my other guy, he's been Facebooking me messages back and forth about Oshun, Yeme Ya, you know, like, and he's doing his different rituals and you know, different things to Oshun and stuff. And I love it. It's just, God, they're so creative. But anyway, you guys, blessings. This is my last video for the night, I promise. I know you're tired of seeing my face. And blessings. Good night.